What's going on, people of the internet? Today I want to share why this lens is the one and only lens you need to start out making photos and videos. Let's get to it. This is the 24-70 f2.8 DGDN Sigma lens. Now this lens, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really wish I had this lens when I first started out. You know, like I said in my previous video, my 100mm macro lens, I definitely think that lens is great, but you know, that's something you use in the later down the lines. I definitely think that if you're first starting out, the 24-70 is just the lens to get so you can actually traject yourself in the right direction and not make the same mistakes that I did. You know, I've used the 70s so many times in my travel. I've used the 24s, especially also for my travel for landscapes and whatnot. And I've used this for so many other things for videos as well. So I kind of just want to briefly share why for photos and for videos, why this lens is just the only lens you probably need if you just want to just have it for one and done. So for photos specifically, you know, I definitely think the 24-70 is amazing just because, you know, you have all the focal lengths, literally all that stuff, that goodness of just from wide to telephoto, you have it all. Why I think this is a thing to have for a zoom lens specifically and not like a prime lens is because, you know, if you're first starting out, let's be honest here, you don't know anything. You just don't know what type of focal length, you don't know your own style, you don't know exactly what you want. So specifically a zoom lens gives you that full range of what you specifically want to try. But personally, just owning this myself, I definitely learned a lot, you know, what I gear towards specifically because let's say you're in Lightroom, you can actually use the metadata based on your photos from this lens and see what type of focal length you're actually interested in. You know, for me specifically, I definitely don't see myself using like the 50 to 60 range. I definitely use more of the 24 to the actual 70. I definitely see myself using those because I'm traveling a lot more. I do a lot more product photography and I just don't really see myself using that portrait side of things. So that's why, you know, on this lens, on this camera right now, it's a 16-35. I just particularly like, you know, obviously using the wide angle for videos, for like these vlogging type of stuff, but also I go a lot on travel. So it definitely brought me towards a sense of, I definitely like landscapes and I like them a lot more since I'm traveling. So this is what I want to invest in next. Now the 70, I haven't invested in yet, but I definitely see myself, you know, closing in a lot more for like, you know, buildings, landscapes, you know, product photography, that extra compression, you know, something like a 70-200 is something I want to try next. So that's kind of the reason why I feel like I wouldn't have known that if I actually didn't purchase the 24-70 in the beginning. You know, don't make the same mistake, you know, try to do the smart thing, start in the right step, and you'll make this process so much faster. You'll learn so much better. And I definitely think you'll find your style a lot better than I did. Now as for video, honestly, the 24-70 is literally something that all I use. Like I definitely use my 85, which is the great B-roll lens, and the 100mm macro lens, literally for all that product and detail that I said in my previous video. Like my previous fake commercial, the Soldier video, I don't remember using anything else besides this 24-70. Literally the 24 end gives me that actual establishment shot of this is the product. You got your 50-70 just to get the extra detail, the extra oomph to the actual product itself, the stuff that you don't really see from the human eye. So I definitely think that the 24-70, if you want to make videos like I do for fake commercials and you're trying to see what type of lens you want to get, having this lens only really does a lot for you. I don't see myself using anything else from here on unless I really am trying to invest in myself and making this as a career. But you know, for the intensive purposes of what I do, 24-70 is just the greatest thing that I've ever purchased for my fake commercials. So if you're looking for something, this is the lens to get. Hope you enjoyed today's video. You know, it's a short video, but I just want to quickly just suggest that 24-70s are just an amazing lens just to have as an arsenal for zoom lenses specifically. And if you're just first starting out and you're watching this video and you're just really trying to figure out what's that lens just to get, because it's just so much information from everyone else. I started out and I definitely think that if I were to go back, the 24-70 is the lens that I wish I purchased in the beginning. So if you're looking for something, this is your lens. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Today, I just wanted to do a quick short video just because things have been busy and I just really been thinking about, you know, how I started, what the mistakes I've made, and how I can get people more on the right track. And I definitely think the 24-70 is that lens to really give the right compass, the true north of where your style may be, and to actually guide you to what type of stuff do you want to do in photos and videos. So if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And wherever you are, hope you have a blessed day. God bless. Peace. Some examples of why I definitely think so real quick. Come on, fresh off the press, fresh off the printer. This is what I'm talking about with your telephotos, just like absolutely gorgeous. So this is from my recent trip. Just absolutely, look at that wide 24. Heck yeah. Guys, I'm telling you, this is your lens.